We've all seen them, we all want them, and today we're going to take not only a ride in this, but we're going to meet the man behind Qt, Dave Marsh, and he's going to teach us all about the Wildcat. So hop in and hang on. All right, this is Dave Marsh. Dave, pleasure to finally meet you, sir.
And you.
So you're going to teach us everything I need to know about Wildcats, right?
Definitely.
I'm going to be an expert,
yeah.
And I'm going to win the next car.
Well, let's see how you go.
All right, sir. Let's take a look.
Let's go. This is where a Wildcat really starts, and this is the main chassis rail jig for the car. So Bill's responsible for the fabrication of the space frame itself, and you can see here now another pair of rails going into build. That will get built up right up to the point where it's got its suspension turrets on and outriggers, which have just been done now, and then it will go and be dropped into the main jig, where the roll cage will be dropped on top and finish the full assembly. So there's quite a bit of work you can see just in the rails. Very, very light but extremely strong.
So this is what I would consider a shop. This is, you put these in the back and the front?
Yeah, it's a universal damper design, so there is enough adjustment in the settings to run front and rear without having any different type of damping.
Wow, that's an impressive piece of equipment here. And these will just bolt right into the chassis and...
Yeah, and it gives, it's fitted with high speed and low speed compression settings, and also adjustable in rebound as well. Each one has 24 settings, so
24 settings
on each one. Then it also has a hydraulic brake in the top of the damper and the bottom of the damper, so if you land the car really heavily it will slow itself up, and in top out. And then also in droop it's got what's called fast rebound, and this is the fast rebound system. If the wheel goes over and if you get airborne, it cuts the rebound control out and the wheel always goes to maximum droop. So whenever you land, you've always got maximum travel out, and also you get better traction. If you're going over a washboard, it always drops in and gives you the grip, and the same under braking.
Is there anything if you compress them too much?
Yeah, that's in the top. So in the hydraulic brake in the top, if you try landing the car hard, then the damper or the hydraulic brake will come in and slow the damper up as well.
So you can just bounce the truck right off of these and don't worry about it.
No, they're really impressive. But Don Air's developed this damper specifically for this car. It's, you know, and everybody pretty much is the damper of choice now, with people that are buying a Dakar spec car go to these. The reliability is phenomenal as well.
Excellent.
They're just very expensive.
What kind of power plants are available for these trucks?
We offer a range. We still offer the Rover V8 because in certain environments it's still very popular. But we also offer the Jaguar XK V8 engine, so it's either in the 4 litre 4.2 supercharged or the 4.4. And now we offer the V6 twin turbo Discovery 4 diesel engine as well, which is what this car is having.
Did you just say diesel engine?
Yeah.
In a race car?
Mm-hmm.
How are they doing?
It's going to be faster than any of the petrols.
Truly?
Mm-hmm. It's giving me, the engine with our mapping system is giving us 315 horsepower, and it's giving us 700 newton meters of torque at 1800 RPM. 700 pounds of torque. So it's that's 200 up on what the petrols are giving us.
Really?
And we'll have increased economy, so we can run a lighter car.
And you'll be able to run longer, right?
Yeah.
Without fuel.
Yeah. So it's going to be. This is a really exciting development. This car's now just so you'll see some of the panels that have just come back. This is just waiting for the rest of the panels from paint and the exhaust system. And this will be ready to run shortly. So we're looking forward to it. Good fun.
So we've seen everything. Next part would be the body work, and it looks like we have one here that's in the raw, ready to go.
Yeah.
How does that all come together? Is it just a plug and play, or are they specially built per truck?
No, they're pretty much, the accuracy that we've got with the frame is such that they pretty much drop on. There's some small sort of fit out issues when they come out from the mould shop, but we've got it really so they just pretty much drop on. What we tend to do is we do a complete dry fit, so all of the body panels go on the car, we know everything fits perfectly, right down to the bonnet and the inner wings, and then it then goes off for paint and comes back fully painted up. And of course the other thing is it reduces the risk of scratching it while it's in production, which is always a big worry. And again, we can spray, even now we've got the option to be able to spray in chrome. So
Chrome?
can have a chrome car.
Anybody went for that option?
We're in talks with someone that might, so I'm ready now.
Plenty of room for the whole family, as long as it's two.
See, this is quite a good example because you can see in the back the size of the fuel cell.
So I'm in the fuel cell.
Yeah.
So technically, you can hang out back here, have a little bit of a party if you got all the fuel. This is enormous. What's the capacity?
This is 380 litres.
380 liters of fuel. That should get you by.
Yeah. So it's
that is impressive.
and then in the rear of that, then you also have the hydraulic system for the jack, and then you can carry the 2 spare wheels, storage, air compressor, fridge. A fridge in the back now as well.
You need a fridge.
So, and then what we were doing is we had remote air conditioning units. But the new cars that we're building now are in-cab aircon units. So there's one for the driver and one for the passenger.
So Dave, how long does it take to get one of these from the frame that we just saw out here after powder coating, from the beginning to the end? How long does it take you to turn one of these around?
Depending on specification, it's about 14 weeks from start.
14 weeks.
Yeah. So it varies because obviously every client has got their own little bits that they want added to or done differently. But predominantly it's average is about a 14-week schedule.
So from 14 weeks you have a turnkey monster essentially.
Ready to go, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Will it make me a hero?
So interior wise we've worked quite hard to make sure that we've got really good instrumentation and good feedback for the driver and for the navigator. So we've chosen to use analog gauges because you can see exactly what they're doing at a glance. This is the same system that used in the aerial Atom as well. So it gives you water temperature, oil pressure and temperature readouts read directly from the engine's ECU. If you have a failure with that, then we also got independent gauges that give you the same data, which have preset warnings on them, which run on different circuits. So there's redundancy built into the system as well. The navigator also has supplementary control, so he's got access to horns, washers, wipers, twin fuel pumps.
Got that going for me.
So he's got control of that, and obviously twin rally computers as well. And then you can see this car's got 6-speed sequential gearbox. You can see the gear indicator there, and that's also positioned so the navigator can pick up what gear they're in as well. So we're trying to make it as sort of user-friendly in a very compact environment as we possibly can.
Excellent.
So we'll go and see what it's like now.
All right.